All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be talking about something that I think is really, really cool, and that's AI agents.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you hear a lot about AI these days, but this is something that I think is really going to start changing things for people in the business world.
Yeah.
And to help us learn about it, we've got some great information from Busi.chat. They're a company that's doing a lot of cool stuff with AI agents. And so, yeah, we're going to be talking all about that today.
Well, it's funny because when people think about AI, they're not really sure, what it can actually do for their business.
Yeah.
So what we try to do is really make it easy for people to understand. And the thing is, it's really built on some pretty amazing technologies like natural language processing.
Right.
And that helps these AI agents to understand human language.
Okay.
Then you've got machine learning that allows them to learn from data, and even deep learning, which means that they can actually tackle some really, really complex tasks.
So it's not just like, pre-programmed, if this, then that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually learning and adapting as it goes.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's really amazing.
Yeah, it is.
So what kind of industries are already using this stuff? Because I'm sure a lot of people are thinking like, okay, this sounds cool, but like, is this something that's actually being used in the real world?
Oh, it is. And Busi.chat points out some key areas, where AI agents are proving their value, like general business operations, the legal field, insurance, e-commerce, and even construction,
Wow.
That's one that really surprised me.
Yeah, that's a big range.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are some of the actual like roles that these AI agents are filling? Because I think that's where it gets really interesting for our listeners.
Yeah.
Like what does this actually look like in practice?
Right. Well, one of the things that Busi.chat talks about is the AI sales agent.
Okay.
And I think that's one that a lot of businesses are really excited about because, you can have a virtual sales team that's working 24/7, prospecting, following up on leads, nurturing those relationships so that your human sales team can really focus on closing deals.
So you're not replacing your sales team.
Yeah.
You're kind of giving them like a superpower.
Exactly. And what's impressive is that these AI sales agents aren't just sending out like these generic automated messages. They can actually have real-time conversations with prospects, answer questions, and even guide them through the sales funnel in a personalized way.
I've seen some of the demos of this stuff, and it's incredible.
It is.
Like, sometimes it's actually hard to tell if you're talking to a real person or an AI.
I know. It's amazing how far it's come.
Yeah. So you've got AI sales agents. What else? What are some other roles?
Well, another one is lead generation.
Okay.
And these are like, your digital marketing ninjas working behind the scenes.
Uh-huh.
To identify potential customers, qualify leads, and even initiate contact so you never miss an opportunity. And they can operate across multiple platforms, your website, social media, email campaigns, even phone calls,
So they're constantly working even when you're not.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
So we've talked about sales. We've talked about lead generation. What about customer service? Because that's such a big one for businesses these days.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to feel like they're getting that personalized attention.
Absolutely.
But, you can't always have a human being available 24/7.
Exactly.
So how are AI agents kind of changing the game there?
Well, that's where I think they really shine because now you can offer that 24/7 support no matter what time zone your customers are in.
Okay.
No matter what day of the week it is, they can get instant answers to their questions. They can troubleshoot issues in real time.
Right.
And they get that personalized support without having to wait on hold or talk to a human representative if they don't want to.
That's huge.
It is, and it really frees up your human customer service team to focus on those more complex issues, or just to provide that extra level of personal touch when it's really needed.
So it's not about getting rid of the human element.
Yeah.
It's about using the AI to kind of handle those more routine things and then having the humans there to really, provide that extra level of care when it's needed.
Exactly. And the other thing is these AI agents can actually gather valuable data from those interactions.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So businesses can use those insights to improve their products, their services, and really understand what their customers want.
So it's like having a direct line to your customers' thoughts.
Yeah, it really is.
That's powerful stuff.
It is.
So we've talked about sales, lead generation, customer service. What are some other roles that these AI agents can fill? Because I feel like we're just scratching the surface here.
Oh, yeah, there's so much more.
Yeah.
Well, think about a receptionist, answering calls, scheduling appointments, greeting visitors.
Right.
Those are all tasks that can be easily automated with an AI agent.
And that frees up your human team to focus on more strategic work.
Exactly. It's all about working smarter, not harder.
I like that.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder. So, okay, what about, I know Busi.chat also mentioned something called an AI screen agent for calls.
Yes.
What is that?
Well, this is a really clever solution for managing all those inbound calls you get.
Okay.
So the AI screen agent can assess the caller's needs, figure out what they're calling about, and then route them to the right department or the right team member.
So it's like having a super efficient gatekeeper for your phone lines.
Exactly. And it can even answer basic questions, before a human representative even picks up the phone.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, it seems like you can really streamline so many aspects of a business with this technology.
Absolutely. And even those routine tasks like billing follow-up and appointment reminders,
Oh.
you can have an AI agent that's gently nudging clients to confirm their appointments, clarifying any pre-appointment questions, making sure they have all the documents they need.
So it's like having a personal assistant for every single customer.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, so all of this sounds amazing, but I'm sure our listeners are wondering like, okay, what are the real tangible benefits for my business?
Well, the advantages are pretty compelling.
Yeah.
24/7 availability,
Okay.
improved efficiency, significant cost savings, the ability to scale your operations without adding headcount,
Right.
seamless integration with your existing CRM system,
Okay.
customizable workflows,
Uh-huh.
multilingual support. The list goes on and on.
So it's not just like a cool tech thing. It actually has real bottom line impact.
Oh, yeah,
That's amazing.
it does.
I mean, it sounds like AI agents are almost like a secret weapon for businesses, especially those looking to really level up their customer experience and streamline their operations.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about, the human side of things.
Uh-huh.
Like, how do these AI agents actually interact with people?
Right.
Do they sound robotic? Do they come across as authentic?
That's a great question, and it's something that Busi.chat really emphasizes. They've focused on making their AI agents sound and feel natural,
Okay.
and they use advanced natural language processing to make sure that those conversations flow smoothly and feel human-like.
So it's not just about, spitting out those pre-programmed responses.
No.
They can actually understand the nuance of language
Yeah,
and adapt to different communication styles.
exactly, and they can even inject some personality into those interactions.
Right.
Make them a little more engaging and relatable.
So it really is about creating that positive experience for the user,
It is.
whether they're a potential customer, a client, or even an employee.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I know a lot of businesses are concerned about data security and privacy, especially when it comes to using AI.
Right.
So what kind of assurances does Busi.chat provide in that regard?
Well, they're very transparent about their security measures.
Okay.
They use top-tier AWS servers for data storage,
Okay.
and they've actually opted out of OpenAI's data storage and monitoring processes,
Oh, wow.
which I thought was interesting. And they emphasize that, any sensitive data is handled with the utmost care and in compliance with, all the industry regulations.
So businesses can feel confident that their data is safe and secure.
Yes, definitely.
It's good to hear. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about the practicalities of implementing these AI agents because, it all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually make it happen?
Right.
And their website mentions a 5-step process, which sounds pretty straightforward.
It does, yeah.
So walk us through that.
Well, the first step is to upload your data.
Okay.
And that can be in various formats, text files, Excel sheets, PDFs, even website URLs.
So you're basically giving the AI agent the context it needs
Right.
to understand your business.
Yeah, to answer questions accurately.
Okay.
The second step is to select the specific role for your AI agent.
So is it going to be sales, customer support, lead generation?
Exactly. You choose the right tool for the job.
Okay.
And then the third step is where you really get to customize things. So you
Okay.
can customize the AI agent's responses and behavior to align with your brand voice and your specific business processes.
So you're basically training it.
You're training it to be an extension of your team.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then step 4 is to deploy the chat widget on your website or integrate it with, your existing communication channels.
So it's easy for customers and clients to interact with it
Exactly.
seamlessly.
Yeah, and you have options for how you receive those chat threads.
Okay.
You can get them through email, or you can integrate with your CRM or other systems.
So nothing falls through the cracks
Right.
and all the interactions are tracked and managed effectively.
Exactly. And then finally, you monitor and refine the AI agent's performance over time.
So it's a continuous learning process.
It is just like with a human employee.
Right. You're always looking for ways to improve.
Yeah. You analyze the data, you identify areas for improvement, and you make adjustments to ensure the AI agent's providing the best possible experience.
Gotcha. Okay. So the implementation process seems pretty manageable.
It does.
But I'm sure our listeners are wondering about the cost.
Right.
Is this something that only like large corporations can afford?
Not at all.
Okay, good.
Busi.chat offers a range of pricing plans to fit, different needs and budgets.
Okay.
They've got a startup package that starts at just $9.90 a month.
Wow. That's really affordable.
It is incredibly affordable even for small businesses or startups.
So it makes this technology accessible to a much wider audience.
Yeah, it does. And then as your business grows, you can scale up to their company or e-commerce plans, which offer, more features and capabilities. And they even have a custom plan for businesses with unique requirements.
So there's a lot of flexibility.
There is a lot of flexibility, and they offer a free trial for all their plans.
Oh, nice.
So you can test it out. See how it works for your business before you commit.
I like that. Now I want to address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
A lot of people are worried that AI is going to replace human jobs.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's a valid concern, but I think it's more about AI augmenting human capabilities rather than replacing them entirely.
Right.
Think of it this way. AI agents can handle those repetitive, time-consuming tasks, and that frees up human employees to focus on more strategic, creative, and complex work.
So it's not humans versus AI.
No.
It's humans and AI working together.
Exactly. It's about leveraging the strengths of both to create a more efficient, productive, and ultimately more fulfilling work environment.
I like that.
And it's important to remember that AI still requires human oversight.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that these technologies are being used ethically and responsibly, and that humans are still in control.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we get so caught up in the, the fear factor that we forget that ultimately, we're the ones who are guiding this technology.
We are.
And we need to be mindful of the potential impact on society.
Yeah.
And make sure it's being used for good.
Absolutely. But let's not get too caught up in the fear factor.
Right.
There's so much potential here for AI to improve our lives and transform the way we work.
Yeah, absolutely. And Busi.chat is a great example of that.
It is.
But I want to make sure we're providing a balanced perspective.
Okay.
What are some other companies or platforms out there that are offering AI agent solutions?
Oh, there are a few emerging players in this space.
Yeah.
One that comes to mind is Name of Competitor.
Okay.
And they focus on AI agents for specific industry or function.
And what about Name of another competitor?
Yeah.
I've heard they're doing some interesting work with AI agents.
They are.
For specific use cases.
Yes, definitely worth checking out.
Okay.
They offer a brief description of their key features or differentiators.
So there's a growing ecosystem of companies out there.
There is.
It's an exciting time to be exploring this technology.
It is.
But I'm curious, beyond the specific roles that we've discussed, like what are some more innovative or unexpected ways that AI agents are being used in businesses today?
Well, one area that's really fascinating is personalized learning.
Okay.
Imagine an AI agent that acts as a virtual tutor.
Wow.
Adapting to individual learning styles and providing customized lessons and feedback.
That's a game changer for education.
It is.
And professional development.
Yeah.
Make learning more engaging and effective.
Yeah, and more accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
And AI agents are also making their way into healthcare.
Oh, wow.
Assisting doctors with diagnoses, monitoring patients remotely.
Okay.
Even providing personalized health advice.
The possibilities seem endless.
They do.
It feels like we're just scratching the surface of what these AI agents can do.
We are, and as the technology continues to evolve,
we
can expect to see even more creative and impactful applications.
Across all industries.
Yeah, across all industries.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling incredibly inspired by this conversation.
Me too.
It's clear that AI agents are no longer just this futuristic concept. They're here.
They're here.
They're real.
Yeah.
And they're changing the game for businesses of all sizes.
Absolutely. And for business leaders who are ready to embrace the future,
yeah,
AI agents are a powerful tool that can help them achieve their goals, create those exceptional customer experiences, and unlock new levels of efficiency and growth.
Yeah, it really feels like we're at this tipping point where businesses are either going to, jump on board with this or they're going to get left behind.
I think so.
Because it really does give you such a competitive advantage.
It does. It's like having a secret weapon.
Right.
That lets you operate at a level that most of your competitors can't even touch.
Right. Like imagine being able to provide that instant customer service.
Yeah.
24/7.
Around the clock.
Personalize every interaction. Never miss a lead. I mean, that's huge.
You can.
Yeah. Are there any like real world examples of businesses that are already using this effectively?
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that would really help our listeners kind of see the practical applications.
Absolutely. And Busi.chat highlights a few case studies on their website.
Okay.
One that I thought was really interesting was this law firm that was just struggling to keep up with client intake and scheduling.
Okay.
And they implemented an AI agent.
Uh-huh.
And it completely transformed their operations.
Right.
It freed up their paralegals to focus on more specialized tasks.
Okay.
Allowed the attorneys to spend more time on case strategy.
So it's not just about replacing jobs.
Yeah.
It's about optimizing how people are spending their time, allowing them to, focus on that higher value work.
Yeah, and they saw a huge improvement in client satisfaction
Because
they were able to respond to injuries so much faster.
Right.
And just provide a more seamless experience.
Makes sense. Okay. What about other industries?
Well, another great example is an e-commerce company. Okay. That was looking for ways to personalize product recommendations.
Okay.
So they implemented an AI agent that analyzes customer data and suggests products based on individual preferences.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like having a personal shopper for every customer.
Right.
And it led to a significant increase in sales.
That's awesome. So it's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
The customer gets a better experience. The business makes more money.
Everybody's happy.
So for our listeners who are maybe feeling a bit overwhelmed by all of this, what's the one key takeaway that you want them to walk away with today?
I think the biggest thing is if you're a business leader and you're not at least exploring the potential of AI agents, you're falling behind.
Yeah.
This technology is here to stay.
It is.
It's going to fundamentally change the way we do business.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to experiment. Start small. And see how AI agents can help you achieve your goals.
That's great advice. And remember, you don't have to go it alone.
No, you don't.
There are companies like Busi.chat out there who can help.
Absolutely.
So, Will, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From the technical underpinnings of AI agents to their real-world applications and the potential impact on the future of work. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty energized and excited about the possibilities.
Me too. It's clear that AI agents are not just a passing fad. This is a powerful tool that can help us unlock new levels of efficiency, creativity, and human potential. It's a really exciting time to be a business leader, and I encourage everyone to embrace this transformative technology.
That's a perfect note to end on. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of AI agents. We hope you found it informative and inspiring, and be sure to check back next time for another fascinating exploration of the technologies that are shaping